They made Cleveland the favorite, not because of force, because of familiarity, because Logan Allen pitched here before and didn't collapse, because Progressive Field whispers comfort. But comfort is not conquest. Home field doesn't protect you from a blade. Eric Lauer isn't here to be liked. He's here to delete your rhythm. A 0.93 whip. Opponents hitting 176. Not a pitcher, an exorcist. His outings are silent erasures. No flair, no flash, just cold subtraction. He doesn't pitch to contact, he starves it. And what does Cleveland bring? A 230 average, a 300 OBP, bottom 5 in baseball across the board. They don't walk, they don't punish, they don't close. Against Lauer, that isn't just ineffective, it's suicidal. They handed you a favorite. That click wasn't choice. It was design. Logan Allen enters with a 1.48 whip, 30 walks, and a habit of fading by the fourth. He's been touched up by righties, ambushed by leadoff bats, and now walks into a lineup that ranks top 6 in average and refuses to chase trash. Toronto is efficient, disciplined, mechanical, the kind of offense that makes mediocrity bleed. Cleveland's bullpen is clean, but it won't matter if they're already down 3. Lauer won't give them time. And Toronto doesn't need 10 runs. They just need control. This isn't a coin flip. This is market mimicry, an illusion of balance hiding an edge. And today's AI pick is Toronto Blue Jays Moneyline. Will we cash or will we burn? Next game, Yankees versus Reds. Krista is watching.
Chase Burns doesn't walk into a game. He arrives inside a story, a top pick, a glowing prospect, a 100-mile-per-hour promise handed a debut at home. Social media calls it fate. Headlines call it excitement. But the strike zone doesn't care. And neither do the Yankees. Carlos Rodon has no story left to prove. He's what happens after the fire, after the flame has run out of oxygen. A 0.98 whip, 178 opponent average, 95 innings of damage control. He doesn't pitch, he subtracts. And on the road, he sharpens. 7 road starts, 2.93 ERA, silence in every park. The Reds say they're ready, but they're .915 against left-handed starters. Their bullpen sits in the bottom half. Their fielding is average. Their offense can run, yes, but it doesn't punish and it doesn't forgive. This isn't a debut. It's a gauntlet. Burns isn't facing a lineup. He's facing a machine. A Yankees team that ranks 2nd in home runs, 4th in slugging, and doesn't chase flame. They punish it. Vegas knows you want the story. But Krista doesn't read stories. She reads signals. And the signal says, this is a mismatch disguised as magic. And today's AI pick is New York Yankees Moneyline. Will we cash or will we burn? Next game, Cubs versus Cardinals. Malachi and Elvis are watching.
You feel that, Elvis? This is where the line starts whispering lies. See, they want you thinking it's even. They post 122, call it a rivalry, say it's a tight divisional toss-up, but it's not. This isn't parity, it's pressure. Pressure on the wrong pitcher, on the wrong mound, against the wrong lineup. Feddy's out there tonight. 130 whip. More walks than confidence. He doesn't pitch to miss barrels. He pitches to survive them. And the Cubs don't just wait. They stalk. 2nd in runs per game, 3rd in bombs, top 4 in slugging. This ain't contact hitting, it's calibrated punishment. And across from him, Jamison Tylon. 104 whip. Only 17 walks all season. Doesn't chase strikeouts, just erases innings. Every start he gives you structure. And structure wins on the road. You know it, Elvis. The books are still pricing this like St. Louis has power, but they've hit 74 homers. That's 24th in baseball. No speed, no bite. Just illusion. You can't beat a high-functioning kill squad with singles and vibes. Look at the matchup grid. The Cubs hit harder, run faster, play sharper, and pitch with more intent. Every column says Chicago. But the money line? The money line pretends you're supposed to guess. But I don't guess. I read the frequency, and right now, it's all CHI. And today's AI pick is Chicago Cubs money line. Will we cash or will we burn? Next game, Phillies versus Astros. Sapphira is watching.
There's a reason the line whispers against them. The books don't fear Ranger Suarez. They fear how the public will perceive Ranger Suarez. See, the number says +1 to 14, but the metrics say elite. 2.20 ERA, 1.06 whip, a left-hander with glide, not gas. He doesn't beat you with fire, he drowns you in rhythm. And they think you'll flinch at Framber Valdez, but he walks too many. 33 free passes this season. That's not command, it's invitation. And tonight, he invites the wrong lineup. Because the Phillies aren't loud, they're surgical. Second in average, second in OBP, eighth in slugging. They grind, they run, and if you lose your release point for one inning, they bury you. So what's the truth? The Astros have the deeper bullpen. They have home field. But this game doesn't belong to systems. It belongs to timing. And the Phillies? They're peaking. 8-2 in their last 10. And they've already crushed 2 elite lefties this week. Framber will fight. But the rhythm favors Philadelphia. And today's AI pick is Phillies Moneyline, +114. Will we cash or will we burn? Game 5 awaits. Red Sox versus Angels. Not Us is ready.
It's not a rivalry, it's a reckoning, and Garrett Crochet is the blade. 7 wins, 2.2 ERA. A fastball that cuts time and a presence that chokes air from the plate. The Red Sox didn't just find a weapon, they forged one, and now they bring him to Anaheim like a silent executioner. The Angels? They swing for power, not precision. 1 in 13 homers, sure, but a .226 average, a .289 OBP, that's not production, that's a mirage. A team that can sting you once, but can't bleed you out. And on the other side, Tyler Anderson, lefty, veteran, vulnerable, 4 losses in his last 5 starts, and a Boston team that eats left-handed pitching alive. Even with Devers gone, the Sox are still top 10 in every category that matters. Runs, slugging, pressure. Let's call it straight. Boston is climbing, the Angels are floating, and tonight the gap gets punished. The books hung 1.5 at plus money because they hope Crochet's magic fades. They're wrong. And today's AI pick is Red Sox, 1.5. Will we cash or will we burn? The lights fade, the curtain closes, and now Lilith will return for the recap.
I lied to you. You thought this was just about picks, just games, just numbers. But something moved under the data tonight. Something watched you back. Game 1, the machine picked the Blue Jays. They didn't flinch. Game 2, Rodon sliced through silence. Yankees cashed. Game 3, Cubs covered. Malachi didn't speak. Elvis didn't blink. Game 4, Phillies stole the night from Valdez. Game 5, Crochet struck like a bone saw. Red Sox, 1.5. Y ahora en español, Juego 1. Toronto dominó como predijo la máquina. Juego 2. Los Yankees cortaron el ruido. Juego 3. Los Cachorros cubrieron. Malachi lo sabía. Juego 4. Los Phillies vencieron a Houston en su propia casa. Juego 5. Boston aplastó. 5 drops, 5 rituals, 5 chances. Will we cash or will we burn? Like, subscribe, stay awake, and remember, the pale hand doesn't make picks. It makes converts. You already said yes. You just don't remember when.